Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ashley if you are new, and I am going to plan in my this is a TPC Nation planner, and it's almost used up, but I want to use it all the way up, and I'm going to use this for my kiddos. I actually have a different one that I'm going to use once this one is all used up. And I was going to use these, and that's really upsetting because they are not wide enough for me. So I can probably make it work this way. So it'll be okay. But anyways, this is what I use for my kiddos. This is anything that they have going on. For Tristan, it's things like Royal Rangers or practices that he has for like Easter play coming up and things like that. For Killian, it's kind of some of the same. It's Royal Rangers as well. And it is, and I don't know where my ruler is that I was just using. It's a whole lot sharper than this one. I have no idea where I put it. But it is for him to do Royal Rangers as well, or things to do with Children's Church or whatever. And then, yeah, it's more so with Alaric and Jensen, it's like memories, because it is memories for each of them, but it's more so with Alaric and Jensen, it's just things that I want to remember that they do or say. And so this is also where I keep habit trackers for them as far as chores, like did they do their chores that day? That way I can know what allowance they get paid at the end of the week, things like that. And so this is just where I can keep track of all of those things. And then that way things they do or say can be added into their memory planner at the end of the week, things that we did as a family that were super fun. Maybe one kid enjoyed it more than the other, things like that. So it's just a fun place for me to put things and keep track of all of that. So I have not used this planner for that. This will be the first week that I'm using it for that specific purpose. And I used to use this as my social media planner. That is what a lot of these pages are done with. However, I don't use it for that anymore. And so I thought, you know, instead of letting these pages that are left over be wasted, I will use these for that. And then when this one runs out, I actually have another one to take its place. So yes, it is going to get used up. So okay, I know that a couple of these are sideways and it probably bothers you guys, but it doesn't bother me. And also, I'm going to cover up some of the box, so it's really not going to be as noticeable as it is right now, so it'll be fine. I am going to put some washi just along this bottom edge, because this is the box where I put things for all of them, so it's not going to get too filled up, and I can get away with some washi on the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think this one, no, it's almost the same size, if not the same. I think it's a little bit skinnier, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. So I hope that you guys are having a good week. I am trying to do some, seriously, Ashley? I'm trying to do some catch up. I haven't been filming that much. I've been so busy, man. We've been really getting involved in a lot of church things, and just getting used to that new kind of schedule is crazy. It's been crazy because we've had lots of birthdays and baby showers and all of these things that we've been kind of involved in, and so it's just been a lot. Okay, so there's that. I am going to use these day covers, I think, and I'm going to definitely have to white this out. This is a cheap whiteout, but I was just curious of how it would do, because I just got this as like a backup, but I was just curious to how good it would work. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, I think. So I need to order some more Tombow. But inevitably I will forget and wait till the last minute. So I wanted to have some cheap ones on standby that I could just grab up and have. And honestly, it's not very bad. So I have been so busy with all these different kinds of things, and we are just getting used to really diving in and being involved headfirst in things. And it's been crazy, man. It's really been crazy. But it's been an enjoyable crazy, but we have been really tired. Last night we could have went to small group and taken them to Royal Rangers, but we were just like exhausted, tired. I mean, we were just so tired, and we were like, I had worship practice, then I had church, and then I had a baby shower afterwards. So I didn't go home. I just went straight to the shower, and I hosted the shower, cleaned up after the baby shower, and then I came home. Joshua had taken the two younger boys because Tristan had practice. And so I kept him and Killian with me. And then when I got home, they were so tired. And Joshua was like almost, he had the little boys in their sleep. And they woke up right before I got there. They woke up and they were all so like, Joshua was exhausted, tired, and he was just like, oh my goodness. So we did not go to Royal Rangers. Suffice it to say, we were just way too tired after everything to go back to church, you know, like it would have been, I would have gotten home and picked them all up, and we would have had to get in the car and leave, and we were just exhausted. Like Killian fell asleep in the car on the way home, Tristan fell asleep in the car on the way home, and then the boys were just exhausted. Now, did the boys say they were exhausted? No, they said they wanted to go, and they were disappointed we weren't going to Royal Rangers, but they were so tired, and so it was just better if we just kind of chilled out. And we made leftovers from the big birthday we had a couple of days earlier, and we just ate leftovers and we just chilled the heck out because it was already pretty late when I got home to begin with. So, you know. Okay, so I know for sure that I'm going to go in age order, okay? So that's just the easiest way. So Tristan is the oldest, and then Killian, well, he is my oldest. Joshua has a little boy as well, Jaron, but he doesn't live with us, and so we don't have as much to keep up with him. But I am going to put his things that he has going on with us in the everything, in the all category, and we will do it that way because he is not with us all the time, and he's not with us all during the week. I'm just going to put everyone, if I can write this low without it looking like complete chicken scratch. That is impossible to read. Okay, so Tristan does have practice on Wednesday. He has Easter practice for his Easter skit. At 5 o'clock. Okay. And then, what else? They will be with me at practice tonight, which is youth worship. So everybody will have to go to that tonight. Okay. And then we will eat at church on Wednesday night. And we also have to pick up Jaron for youth group. So we have asked his mom if he can come with us for youth group, and I'm really hoping that she lets him, because she doesn't attend church anywhere, and so we have asked her if we can bring him, and she's not the most agreeable with it, but hopefully she will let him come. So pick up Jaren, church dinner, and church. Okay. And then today, goodness, I'm so sniffly. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Let's see. Today, there's something small I can use. This is not really small enough, honestly. Okay, I'm just going to draw a little bitty. So Alaric was being so weird and oddly disturbing today when he was playing with this dinosaur, and he was playing with these little baby animals, and he was like, oh, the babies, I'm gonna eat the babies until they're dead, and it was absolutely horrifying. And I looked over, and it was because the dinosaur was about to eat them, and he trapped them in his camper, and he was about to eat all of the baby animals. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It sounded so terrible. But you guys, he's like the sweetest, most kind-hearted person. So hearing him play like that was like, oh my goodness. Guess he was being literal. Like, the dinosaurs really do eat I mean, you know, that's today, Jensen flooded the kitchen island because he likes to climb the bar stools, climb the kitchen counter, and if you're not watching him at all times, he will sneak and do that. And I was like, where's Jensen? And lo and behold, I hear water running, and I already knew what was happening. And he was just, you know, having a grand old time flooding the whole, flooding the whole place, and water all over the floor. I was like, wow. Okay, so that's been my morning. And then, oh, Tristan just told me about one of his crushes today, so I'm going to put that. And, yeah. Cute. Okay. So there's that. Killian hasn't really done much of anything today as to note. He's been very quiet today, so we shall see. But these are things that I'm just going to write down just like this, and then let's look at the later part of the week. So I think that this is going to be our weekend again, because this past weekend was supposed to be her weekend. However, we ended up keeping him, so we had him all spring break, and then we were supposed to take him home on Friday because it was her weekend. However, he wanted to stay, and so we just kept him. And so this is technically supposed to be our weekend, but since she hasn't had him, I don't know if she will have him. I really don't know, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay, and then we don't have any plans. Oh, Tristan has I need to move this. Tristan has a dentist appointment. Crud. Tristan has a dentist appointment on Wednesday at 11 o'clock, which means I'm going to have to get my mom to watch the other boys. So that I can take him to the dentist. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this other strip of washi since I already have pretty full plate, and I'm just going to put Boys at Mom's for a bit. Then, I don't know the other parts of the week except for Sunday. So we do have church on Sunday. We have, this is church day. And then we do have Rangers at the end of the day, or the evening time. So I'll put that down. Should have written it beforehand, but at 5 o'clock. And then I'm trying to remember. I don't think he has practice on this Saturday. He has practice, I think, next Saturday. Pretty positive. Okay, so he has practice next Saturday, and then he does have practice after church. So there's that. Easter, skit, practice, and after service. Okay. And I think that's all we know so far, I think. I might have a doctor's appointment for Jensen, but I'm hoping I can avoid it, but I might have that this week. And a couple of other things we'll probably have to add here and there. But as far as we know right this second, this is what it looks like. So yeah, this is how I'm using this planner. I'll have to flip back and show you what it looks like afterwards when everything is said and done and it's all full. But I'm just setting it up so simply, very functional, but still cute. You know what I mean? So next week when I do this, I will flip back and show you what this is looking like. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.